Done and done. Where'd you come from? Who's there? I knew I heard something. I'm no fan of the sun. It would be better than this. Who's there? Done and done. this a surprise?
Picked a bad time to get lost, friend. Come on! True Nords never back down.
This is the end for you.
Who's there?
Think you can take me? Skyrim belongs to the North. Routed. Fall back.
Fight!
There is much beauty in this place.
Bandits harass the caravans at every step, but Khajiit usually scare them off. A few days ago we were ambushed. A nuisance. One of them stole my moon amulet, given to me by my mother when I was just a
Do you
cub.
believe all this talk
It is
of
my
dragons?
only memory of...
Can the ancient ones
You are
truly
kind
have
to
returned?
offer. We believe the
I
band...
wish I could say that I
Be
did
careful.
not.
I
In
missed
every
my
part of
amulet.
Skyrim, there is
But
talk of
alive.
dragon sightings.
Skyrim is
It is no
filled with all
coincidence.
manner of dangerous
Surrender, be
beasts.
merciful. What
Wolves,
unfortunate
trolls,
this should happen
but the
now.
dragons are the
We
most
are still
fearsome.
trying to make a living.
Lucky for us.
We are
Yes,
fortunate.
I was
We travel
hired to
lightly
protect
and
the
can escape
others
at
as
a
we walk
moment's
the
notice.
roads of Sky.
We have no home
It is a
that the dragon
thankless
can burn
task,
to the
and I would
ground.
rather be back home in
I feel
elsewhere.
pity for these
Akari
lords.
freed me from a
When the
prison in
dragons attack
Cyrodiil,
cities and
and now I
towns,
must
they
reap.
will lose
A word of advice, my friend.
And we
Do
will
not
lose
mix
customers.
gambling and drink.
Let us hope that
Taken
if there are
together,
dragons,
they will
there are
empty your
only a
pockets
few.
of
Let's
every
move
They are
faster.
not
The
too
sun is-
foul-tempered. May
How
your
can
own
I
is due
assist?
to warm sands.
Need something? So many refuse to talk. Take a look. I hope that you will come to do business with us again. Goods and wares of all kinds can be yours.
What? Yes? The entire town is being plagued by horrible nightmares. They're in serious danger, but I'm afraid there's little I can do about it. These dreams are manifestations created by the Daedric Lord, Vermina. She has an awful hunger for our memories. In return, she leaves behind nightmares, not unlike a cough marks a serious illness. I must end her terrible influence over these people before the damage becomes permanent. I need to return to the source of the problem, to Nightcaller Temple. Perhaps you'd be willing to assist me in that regard. I've already said too much. If anyone overhears what we're saying, it could start a panic. I would simply ask that you trust me and help me end Dawnstar's nightmares. Wonderful. My Lady Mara will be quite pleased. Nightcaller Temple is only a short walk from Dawnstar. Come, we must hurry. Vermina resides in a strange realm known as Quagmire, a nightmarish land where reality shifts upon itself in seemingly impossible ways. From her citadel at the center, she reaches forth to collect our memories, leaving nothing in return apart from visions of horror and despair. Who can say? Perhaps she collects them for display like works of art in a nonsensical art gallery. Whatever the case may be, her intentions are far from benevolent. I promise to answer all of your questions. Follow me.
What now?
Need a room? People say there's someone in Riften that can change your fate. Everyone in town knows about the Black Door. And to take a look. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room.
I envy you travelers. Yes. Ever since my mother died a few winters ago. I play songs and help with the drinks when I have the time. My mother taught me. She was a bard from the college in Solitude. I hear they accept most people who apply, if you're ever interested. All right then.
Follow me. It's this way.
You lost?
Wonder what it's like for those Thalmor, now that they've been taken down a notch.
You're that one from the college. Heard about you. Giants have been spotted up near Red Road Pass. Best to keep away and avoid it entirely.
Everything's all right?
Dangerous post, Dodds. disrespect the law, and you disrespect me.
Just a servant of Skald the Elder. Not worthy of time or consideration.
Unless you're here to solve this nightmare problem, I don't need you.
The Jarl is
Don't bother me
tired.
again unless
Be
it's
mindful of that.
I'm here to lend my magic to the people of Dawnstar. If you're here about the night... Huh. I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. Back to another... I had hoped life... if you could call it that. The Jarl can make all the demands in the world. I'm not setting one foot on that battlefield. I fought in the Great War. I cut enough young lives short. I'm not gonna do it again. About 30 years ago, the Aldemary Dominion invaded the Empire. It was a surprise attack. Caught everyone off guard. They ended up sacking the Imperial City. I was there, blasting apart young elven men and women with fireballs and lightning bolts. By Akatosh, all the blood, the smell of flesh burned and pulled apart by magic. I never want to do that to another soul, ever again. Hey, watch it!
Can't sleep well no matter how much drink I put in me.
These dreams are real, I tell you. Real!
You're wrong to come here, stranger. No rest in Dawnstar. That would be Jarl Skald the Elder. He's over in the White
I'm
Hall,
no one
probably
special.
talking about
Just a
Ulfric,
miner
like
who
he's the
swings
second
a
coming of
pickaxe for his
Talos.
drinking money.
Where'd you come from? Who's there?
Before we enter, I must warn you about the dangers that could be lurking within. Years ago, this temple was raided by an orc war party seeking revenge. They were being plagued by nightmares, just like the people of Dawnstar. No. Knowing they could never defeat the orcs, the priests of Vermina released what they called the miasma, putting everyone to sleep. I'm concerned that when this place is unsealed, the miasma will dissipate, and they'll awaken. Both orcs and priests alike. The miasma was created by the priests of Vermina for their rituals. It's a gas that places the affected in a deep sleep. Because the rituals would last for months or even years, the miasma was designed to slow down the aging process. Sadly, yes. The longer an individual is exposed to the miasma, the more the mind can become damaged. Those who've been under the effect of it for extended periods of time have been known to lose their minds entirely. In some cases, a few never awoke at all. Once we get inside, all will become clear. Yes, my son.
Let's get indoors. Or in a cave. Yes? Anything good?
Give me just a moment, and I'll have this open. Now I can show you the source of the nightmares. Over here. Behold the Skull of Corruption, the source of Dawnstar's woes. We must reach the inner sanctum and destroy it. Come, there's no time to lose. For Dawnstar! Damn it! The priest must have activated this barrier when the miasma was released. Impossible, actually. I wonder. There may be a way to bypass the barrier, but I must check their library and confirm it can be done. I suppose there's no point in concealing the truth any longer. My knowledge of this temple comes from personal experience. I was a priest of Vermina. When the orcs invaded the temple, I fled. I left my brothers and sisters here to die. I've spent the last few decades living in regret and seeking redemption from Mara. And by her benevolence, I will right my wrongs. I still have my key to the library. Whenever you're ready, let's move on. Lore holds that the Skull of Corruption holds a constant hunger for the memories of others. The skull has been out of touch for so long, I fear it's gained the ability to reach out on its own and try to feed. What it does with these memories is just conjecture, and an argument for scholars and historians to this very day. We mustn't tarry. The skull is to be destroyed as soon as possible. It's just up here. Be careful. We're certain to find more of the awakened within. Take heed, they've awakened. This library used to be filled with arcane volumes. Now look at it. Almost everything's been burned. I hope the tome we need is still intact. Huh? What was that? Take Barring any more interruptions, perhaps we can locate the information I need. We're looking for a book of alchemical recipes called the Dream Stride. The tome bears the likeness of Vermina on the cover. It should be here somewhere. If you'll check the shelves around the balcony, I'll check around the lower level. Yes, my son. Let me take a look. Mara be praised. There is a way past the barrier to the inner sanctum. It involves a recipe for a liquid known as Vermina's torpor. Yes, the torpor grants an ability the priests of Vermina called the Dream Stride, using dreams to travel distances in the real world. Quite amazing, yes. Alchemy and the blessings of a divine, distilled down into a ingestible liquid. Sadly, I have yet to see it function in person. As a sworn priest of Mara, the elixir won't work for me. The torpor will only work for priests of Vermina, or the unaffiliated. I will not lie to you. There is some risk involved. The last time the torpor was imbibed could have been decades ago. But I swear upon Lady Mara that I will do everything within my power to prevent any harm from befalling you. I believe there is a laboratory in the East Wing. If we proceed there, we should be able to locate a sample. You'll be viewing the memory of another through your own eyes. Those around you will perceive you as normal, and you will find the words you utter may not be your own. Thanks to all of these odd principles, there is quite a lot of debate as to whether this is really a dream or just the machinations of Vermina. I will watch over you as you slumber to ensure your safety. If I deduce anything is amiss, I will use my arts to bring you back. Otherwise, I am uncertain what will end your dream stride. Perhaps when Vermina's curious appetite has been filled. Now that they've been dealt with, we need to find the torpor. Well done. I wasn't certain you'd even know what to look for. I'm relieved you discovered a bottle intact. This place looks as though it was ransacked by the orcs. So, I've taken us this far, but you need to guide us the rest of the way. Drink. Dawnstar's fate rests in that tiny bottle. The longer we wait, the more... I understand your hesitation, but I promise you that it works. Let's continue. We still have much to do.